Now I finally know why this Bright Man Pavilion is famous. In the end, it's still a place that sells alcohol, master. By the way, what were you saying about being unofficial? You sounded so full of yourself, just like those corrupt officials. Still, the girls seem to like me a lot. You are not just handsome, but also a promising official with plenty of wealth. Since you've got everything, there's no reason those girls shouldn't be attracted to you. I'm pretty good, right? Still, since you came to a place meant for play, you should have done it properly. What was the need to make them nervous? That's because I'm actually on official duty. Master, becoming a respectable person isn't easy, you know. So, what kind of official duty are you going to do here? You just need to have fun, master, since we'll be here for about 7 days. That long? It'll cost a lot of money, though. You don't have to worry about that, master. Forget it. I've had enough fun. I'll just stay at the inn. Why? I already said you don't have to worry about anything, master. I don't want to look like a senile old man, you know? Besides, they aren't people who can become your master aunt. Your master has heard and sung songs of bravery on the battlefield. When did I ever get the chance to hear love songs from a place like this? Although it's late, thanks to my disciple, I've had fun. I guess I will ask you to bring me here again on my 60th birthday. Senior Constable Bach, you've made a prudent decision. Just stand behind me and don't think about anything else. Damn it. As expected. I shouldn't have. No, wait. I've already made up my mind. Kang-jin looks decent on the surface, but the rumors around him aren't good. There's a rumor that he was having fun with his maid, and when she got pregnant, he sold her away. There is also a rumor that he is famous for his extravagant habits in the red light district. They're all facts, but he is calling them rumors. Is it because there is no evidence? I see, so there are such rumors about him, huh? There should be reasons for that. It's very hard to prove them, but there are definitely such rumors. It's common to have several concubines for anyone at Sir Nam's position. However, because of Madame Seo, it's understandable that he won't even dare to think about it. To satisfy his pleasure, Sir Nam must have stolen it. There was also speculation that maybe it fell into the hands of a female courtesan who Kang-jin cannot easily touch. No, at this point, it is already a rumor. What an interesting rumor. Okay, then what would he do now? He may be someone in a high position, but there's no way he'd want to hurt his family's reputation. All kite. In case Kang-jin is innocent, we can't let such rumors about him spread, can we? Investigate the source of the rumors. You know how it needs to be done, right? Understood. I'll look into it as carefully as possible, since no harm should be done to Sir Nam if he's innocent. Is that all he wants? I think we should at least prepare that much. When the young leader starts to gain more experience. Even so, I can't help but be surprised that he's already at a level even you can't handle. Don't worry. I got it. I'll have it prepared. I try so hard, but I guess there's no other way. It would have been a lot different if you were here, but now there's no avoiding it anymore. Since things have already turned out like this, I think it's better to make sure that he becomes strong enough that no one can dare to mess with him. But don't worry. I won't let him live the life of a martial artist. He doesn't seem to have any intention of being one either. Kun. Yes, my lord. How much heavenly-grade medicine do we have? We have about 5 portions, enough for 5 people, my lord, as we used a lot of it for the assassin squad. We're constantly looking for ingredients. However, since there is a slight disruption in supply and demand, there are a lot of ingredients we can't obtain, no matter how much we are willing to spend. Even if there's more compensation, it would be better if we take care of it, so there's no disruption in the supply first. As of the moment, we're still making adjustments. Give 2 portions to Hyang, and slowly feed Kang-jin 1 portion, at your command. Damn! I no longer know what Iron Fist Song Do Yai am doing here! Boss, don't we have to make a living too? That's right! I Song Do Yi won't die here! Of course not. If those great arcade sect bastards hadn't outnumbered us, we wouldn't have been pushed back. Since we had you, boss. Right? If that bastard Li Day Bang fought one-on-one against me, he wouldn't even be able to take a single punch from me. Ha! And then we would have been at a brothel drinking aged Shaoxing wine instead of this cheap baijiu at this fucked-up tavern. Why did it take so long to collect the money? Huh? Run. What? Please, spare our lives, my lords. I will do whatever you ask. If he was a gangster, he should have at least acted like one. But what in the world is this? Senior Constable Bach, are you sure he's useful? Chief, although he may look pitiful, he's good at doing what he is asked to do. Even when I was going through a hard time, I gave you everything I could afford. So what the hell are you doing? Senior Constable Beck, I've been doing my best to live these days righteously. So why are you doing this to me all of a sudden? Quiet. I'm helping you out here. Above all, even though he's a gangster, he never lays hands on the elderly and the weak. After observing him for a while, I discovered he also has a great sense of loyalty. Please give him his punishment. Your expression disgusts me. Smile. Seeing how he can laugh immediately. This punk is worth examining. If he's the chief, it's this lowly one, Song Du Yai's greatest honor, to be in your presence, great lord. I also know it's an honor, so raise your head. I heard you have quite the connections around here, and how you handle things is quite meticulous a well. I indeed know a few people, but I do not intend to sell out my friends. Please spare me. I sometimes use him as an informant. He must have said that because he misunderstood you, Chief. Calm down. You don't have to worry about anything. Just answer the Chief's questions. We're not trying to arrest you. There might even be a reward. I heard you're quite popular in the red light district. I see. So that's what you had in mind, sir. As expected, heroes are also humans. If it's you, everyone will come out barefoot and welcome. Why can't this son of a bitch get his head straight today? My apologies. I'll find someone. Forget it. It's understandable that he thought this way. Why's he so generous today? He has a good eye for people. Initially, he addressed me as Lord because of my position as the Chief Inspector. But now he is addressing me as Sir. He must have said it because he looks up to me. Follow me. There are brothels which are not under the government's supervision, right? Sir, evidently, there aren't many such places. As such a place, we'll have to frequently find new faces. But the supply of women has been interrupted since you arrived here. If you can let them go, the money. Human trafficking is a felony, and I love to beat those guys up. Just answer what I ask you. Do you know someone called Kang-jin? Kang-jin? Are you talking about Kang-jin, who lives in Changsu? Before marriage, He was quite famous as a squanderer, but after marriage, he didn't even come close to the brothels. How about the place that wasn't under supervision? Yes, sir. These days, he doesn't even step foot in places near that prefecture. Rumor has it that he goes to the brothel on the other side of the province. So where's that? I don't know right now, but if you give this lowly one some time, I can definitely find it. I need a name if he's been involved with a courtesan recently. How much time do you need to look into all that? It'll take a month to go back and forth and investigate, but... Stop being such a money grubber. Are you acting like that because you don't know who our chief is? Ah, so he's saying he needs money, huh? Why did he have to talk in such a roundabout way? I hope you'll look into this matter carefully. I'll give you even more rewards later. This lowly one will even unearth that bitch's underwear's color. Be careful. Only pain will await you the moment I hear you've messed this up. Please, do not worry. You may leave now. Understood, sir. Clack. You said he belongs to the puny fist sect, right? What kind of ridiculous name is that? They call themselves the Iron Fist sect, but who would call them that? We all call them the puny fist sect. When he finishes his work, sweep everything but his sect. Are you telling me to leave only the puny fist sect alone? You know what Senior Constable told me? He said, since it's impossible to wipe out the dark society, why don't we just leave the ones we can manage? Ah, don't you think we can use that guy to run errands? He seems to be quick on the uptake as well. But Chief, the organizations of the dark society won't stand still. That's why I trained you guys. Was the training inadequate? How dare you get scared of the dark society, which consists of nothing but studs from wealthy families? What makes you so worried? No, Chief, we'll make sure to wipe them out in one fell swoop. I know that even among those scoundrels, there are particularly those that are hard to deal with. Prepare a list of those scumbags and give it to me. I'll take care of them myself. Please leave them to us, Chief. We will prove how incredible your training is. I'm saying that because I don't want my subordinates to get hurt. So just sort out the dangerous ones and bring me the list of their names tomorrow. Yes, Chief. Thank you so much for worrying about us. Ha! As your boss, that's my responsibility. I also want to fight a few of them, since those bastards would make the perfect opponents. What the? Is he even human? Constable Mai, yes, Chief. Set a date for training. I can't believe you were troubled by these kinds of low lives. I'll make sure to help you guys become good enough to arrest these bastards with one hand. Why are you torturing us this way? Can't you just find someone willing to step up and take care of it? Bright Man Pavilion? Their main pavilion was in Changsha, but they grew so famous that they had to open several branches, and one of them is in our province. Even if a brothel is famous, it's still a brothel. What's with these branches? You only say that because you don't know about it, sir. It's so famous that anyone with a taste for the arts certainly visits the Bright Man Pavilion once. Of course, to enjoy such a taste, one must have a lot of money. Anyway, it's where Kang-jin frequents, right? Yes, this lowly one has confirmed it with his own eyes. What about the courtesan? About that. Since she's a courtesan from the 4th floor, I couldn't figure it out. The Bright Man Pavilion comprises 4 floors, and the courtesans are also ranked according to their beauty and skills. The higher the floor, the higher their grade, but the price. It's also different for each floor, isn't it? Yeah, and the difference between each floor is almost double. The money you gave me was barely enough to look around on the 2nd floor. Considering the money I gave you was only enough for you to go to the 2nd floor, they must be making a lot of money. That's why a lot of bad guys. I don't know who the owner is, but he's very clever. Categorizing services into classes is sine qua non to stimulate vanity, but for a brothel to do that, he's got a pretty good head on his shoulder. All right, So how much will it need to go to the 4th floor? Go there one more time. I'll give you whatever you need. I'd love that. So, how much do you need? I think I can try with 20 taels of gold for now. You sure know how to do business, don't you? But I can't do that thing. If you want to do that thing with a courtesan, you have to either marry her or bring her in as a concubine. Ha 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 ha. I have never heard of that expression before. Do that thing. Fine. I'll give you 30 taels, so do a thorough investigation. Sir, about that investigation, this lowly one. Are you saying such a sum is still not enough? No, sir. Money is one thing. But I heard that, when you go to the 4th floor, your social and academic status are also taken into consideration. So it's not just vanity, but even competitiveness. What a well-thought idea. If one can't go up even if they have money, it will certainly stimulate their desire to compete. So even if this lowly one spends all the mon you've given me, it'll still be hard to figure out the information you need. I understand what you mean. Forget it. I'll go there myself. Damn. Why did he interpret it that way? I was going to sightsee the 2nd and 3rd floor to my heart's content. Good job. Go see Senior Constable back. He'll assign you your next job. Yes, sir. Clack. As the successor of the Lee family, I must learn how they conduct business. Wait a second. I've never been to a brothel before. What's there to worry about when I have an expert in this field? Wouldn't he like it if I pretended to be respectful at a time like this? It's already dark. Where are you trying to go? Please change your clothes quickly. Also, take what you need since it'll take a few days. What nonsense are you talking about in the middle of the night? Shouldn't you at least tell me where we're going first? It's a nice place. Just follow me. It's a place you can go only because you have such a great disciple. So what is this nice place, and how many days will it take? I'm busy too, but I guess I have no choice since this disciple of mine suddenly came to find me. No, I'll have to take this chance to tell him a little about Ms. Lee. That way, he'll take care of her even if I die. Ah, master, don't go around looking for a house. Now that I have a wife, I can't continue to stay at the Lee family or your residence. Please don't think about those things as long as I'm alive. Or are you planning to live longer than me? You punk, that's even scarier than telling me to die quickly. I'm serious. I'm younger and healthier than Master. Why you? Master, did you really forget? What are you talking about? Ha! I didn't even know you could also forget. Looks like I worked hard for no reason. Building a 10-room house surely took a lot of effort, though. No! If you pass the exam, I will probably ask for a house. You can't do that. Fine. I was just saying. Forgive me for being shameless. Master, the one who gives you a house, shall be me. I'll give you a huge nice house. You punk! You don't seem to remember, so maybe later. My dear disciple. Oh, my lovely disciple, I've always believed in you. Really? Didn't you always say you couldn't trust me and you mustn't let your guard down around me? What are you talking about? Did I really say that about you? No way. Ha ha ha. That's true. There's no way you would say that. Isn't it time you tell me where we're going? I told you we're going to drink some good alcohol, Master. I mean, why do we have to travel all the way here just to drink? Since it's a special place. Nonsense. They're all the same. It's different this time. Master, have you heard of the Bright Man Pavilion before? Bright Man Pavilion? Let's see. Bright Man Pavilion. Do you mean that infamous Bright Man Pavilion? Yes, that one. Have you heard about it before? Isn't it quite famous? I've heard a lot of rumors about it. Today, we're going to a place you've only heard about. To think I'd be able to go to the Bright Man Pavilion, but I heard it's super expensive to get in. That's why I'm going with you. Without me, it'll be impossible for you to even look around the place, Master. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, it looks like I've indeed made an outstanding disciple. But it won't be good if Ms. Lee finds out about this. I see that you still want to go, Master. It would be a lie to say that I don't. You can find all kinds of famous alcohol there. In fact, Many people's lifelong wish is to listen to the courtesan's songs and performances there, you know? Wish, you say? Well, considering the price, that is possible. How much is it? I heard it's 20 taels of gold, but I brought plenty just in case. Turn the carriage around. What kind of lunatic spends that much money playing in a brothel for a day? An ordinary man can never have that kind of money, unless you're incredibly rich. Master, I am incredibly rich. I know that, but… I don't care anymore. Thanks to my incredible student, I get to look at that place. But this must be kept a secret to your master aunt, you hear me? You're not even married yet, but you're already trying to live under her control? Whenever I look at you, I wonder why people marry. Let us see if you'll be any better later, punk. Welcome to Brightman Pavilion. Master, thanks. Master, it's just a place to drink. Yeah, that's true. It's just a place to drink. They must have come here after hearing the rumors. All right, I'll be nice and explain it in detail. It wouldn't sit well with me. They cried after discovering how much money they spent when they left. Sir, the cost for 2 hours at our Brightman Pavilion is… Take it. It's our first time, so treat us well. Thank you so much. I will serve you wholeheartedly. What kind of alcohol turns into fragrance and disappears as soon as I pour it in? No wonder it's so famous. Master, I've been thinking about something lately. Your glass is full, but mine is still empty. I'll have to teach you about drinking etiquette sometime. Ugh, you can't live long if you like drinking this much, Master. Please have some snacks with your drinks as well. Why do you worry so much these days? Are you afraid that I might die? What's with him all of a sudden? Let's hear it. Master, I had a horrible thought a while ago. Is it about Ms. Lee? What do you mean? I thought about how much I'd lose if you die, Master. At any rate, I think it might be immoral. Ha! What should I tell him? Don't you think it's bad? My thoughts about your death? Nope. On the contrary, I think it's rather good. How could it be good for a disciple to think about his master's death? I'm saying it's good because you've done what most people think. Do other people also think the same? That's immoral, Master. I'm so relieved you are thinking about it that way. Everyone lives like that. It's not that strange. Of course, it's a problem if you think about it while wishing for it to happen, but at some point, certain circumstances can make you feel that way. I can't understand what you're saying. For example, let's say a child is expecting to receive an inheritance from his parents. Does that person want his parents to die quickly because of the inheritance? Who knows if that could be the case? No, of course not. What did I tell you? People are inherently selfish. That's why you might suddenly think of that. That's when you gotta ask yourself. What should I ask myself? Just like you are doing now. You gotta ask yourself if you are an immoral person. But isn't it natural for parents to die before their children in the first place? Humans think about all sorts of things, and thinking is not a sin. I also covet other people's things when I'm starving, but I don't turn my thoughts into actions. Is it a sin to just think about it? No. People have all sorts of strange ideas. It's a stir of the moment. You might say you'll kill someone while fighting them, but you don't really kill them. That's what a normal person does, and you did just that. That's why I'm happy. Aren't you questioning yourself because you think you're at fault? But to harbor such thoughts. I think something's wrong with me. Everyone is like that. If something seems wrong, you can just stop doing it. Relax. I'm relieved to hear you say that. Ho 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 ho. I'm just grateful that you think about me that way. I'm drinking this because everyone drinks it, but I don't know why I'm drinking it. It was okay when I drank with Day One, but in the end, it just leads to trouble. If you drink moderately, it's medicine. Aren't you drinking a lot while working? And yet you don't know how good it tastes. May I enter? Come on in.
Please call me Bika, sir.
Master your mouth. You don't look elegant at all. Is there any particular song you wish to listen to, sir? Play something you're good at. If you can make my master happy, I'll reward you handsomely.
If I offend your taste in any way, please forgive me, sir.
Incredible, that's amazing. Why's he crying? The song was incredible, and so was your voice. But I'm sure I told you to make my master happy, not sad. What are you talking about? She tried her best. You said we should drink alcohol with a happy heart. But you're sad right now, master. It varies on occasion, and if you come to a place like this, you should drink while appreciating the beauty of music. Do you think they only focus on stuffing their mouths? Then, enjoy it, master. Since I'm not here to play, I'm here on official duty.